Mobile games are typically thought of as casual games that no true gamer would ever play. Get rid of these misconceptions because there are many games available on the platform that are just as challenging and distinctive as their PC and console counterparts. A mobile controller can significantly improve mobile gaming by providing more precise and responsive controls, enhancing gameplay performance, and allowing for a more immersive gaming experience. In this video, we will be discussing the top Android games that offer controller support, showcasing the best titles that can be played with a mobile controller for an enhanced gaming experience on your Android device. For more of this kind of stuff, be sure to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Vampire Survivors, a game that quickly gained popularity among Steam Deck users, has now been released specifically for Android devices. It provides controller capability right out of the box as a high-quality port. You can play in either landscape or portrait to fit your favorite playing style, and it works nicely with touch controllers. In basic terms, Vampire Survivors is a top-down auto shooter with a ton of never-ending adversaries. As you progress through the game, it's your responsibility to gather upgrades to take out more and more enemies. Since this is a roguelike, you will die a lot. However, each death gives you the chance to improve your stats, thus each run gives you the chance to beat the previous one, which makes this game so addictive. Townscaper is a fantastic city-building game with a great sandbox with no goals, no timers, and no interruptions. You may not have heard of it. You can construct however you choose, and since it only requires tapping the screen to do so, anyone can play. This is a simple city builder that practically anyone can learn. It's also quite lovely with great lighting that makes it ideal for taking pictures of your towns. Additionally, you can change the lighting's direction and intensity. Additionally, the touch controls are excellent and controller support is available. Overall, Townscaper is a fantastic city-building game that is great for unwinding after a hard day. Doom. Many people love Doom because it essentially invented the first-person shooter subgenre. Even though many people prefer to play the game through an emulator, Bethesda's official Android edition is a valuable adaptation of the old game for smartphones. The touch controls are excellent, and the compatibility for Xbox and 4-pounds controllers is a nice sight, but the soundtrack does seem a little weird. This game is a great release for Chromebook users because it also supports keyboard and mouse capabilities. The Play Store has the second game in the series for the same price as the first, if you're interested. Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile is one of the best first-person shooter games available for mobile devices, but the game's dubious monetization, loot boxes, and premium pass might not win you over. Even still, shooting feels fantastic, especially when using a joystick to run and rifle through your favorite stages. The touchscreen controls are effective, but when accuracy is required, nothing beats a conventional controller. Although the bundle controller compatibility doesn't quite measure up to the mobile or console versions of Fortnite or Call of Duty, it's still preferable to a shooter's use of touch controllers. Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. It started as a 1989 Master System game and is now a console-quality port called Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. The original game was rebuilt for contemporary consoles in 2017, and as a result of its increased popularity, Dotemu launched the game on Android in 2019. It also included support for physical controllers. The game is a traditional 2D platformer, and it has a fascinating feature where you can instantly switch between the new hand-drawn graphics and the old pixel-based graphics. Let's just say that this feature-packed release is a superb platformer because it has more bells and whistles than we can enumerate. Star Wars Kotor. It took a while for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Q to release. Gamers are curious to see how the sequel's port compares now that the original game in the series has been available on Android for 6 years. It's wonderful. We thoroughly tested the game on an OP and a Tabs S7, and we discovered that it was well optimized. Physical controllers are additionally supported out of the box. For devices that enable high frame rates, you can even unlock the frame rate. It's a fantastic port and a fantastic RPG as well. Knights of the Old Republic Q has at least 30 hours of material, with the potential to go up to 100. And the best part, the game supports mods. Brawlhalla. Since the gameplay is similar to that of Smash Bros., calling Brawlhalla a Smash Bros. Clone is the simplest way to describe it. This is essentially a brawler on a free-to-play basis. The game has a cosmetics cash shop and an optional Battle Pass subscription that grants users greater prizes than those given to free gamers. Despite the fact that touchscreen controls are included and may be customized in the game's settings, it is recommended that you use an external controller. Overall, Brawlhalla's Android port competes favorably, and owing to crossplay functionality, you may play against your pals regardless of their preferred gaming platform. And that's a wrap for today's video on the best Android games with controller support. We hope you found our recommendations helpful. If we missed any games, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video.